And hello and welcome to Root Chakra Daily Boost. It is Sunday. It's been a wonderful Sunday. I'm here with Dr. Flo. I'm Tara Priolo. I'm your resident white-facing biracial multi-passionate musician, and I talk about all the ish that nobody wants to talk about and push you to do the same. Love and Action Network, for those of you that have never listened to this podcast, have never been to this programming before, is what are we? A peer support mental health organization where we encourage, equip, and empower you to put your love in action. And I already said that I'm here with Dr. Flo, but Dr. Flo is the CEP of Love and Action Network. And Dr. Flo, what else about you should we know?
Folks should know that I'm a professional entertainer, and folks should know that I'm also a mentor and coach. And if you got a dream, we can help you lift it here at Love and Action Network. Find out more about us at lovedandlovable.bio.link, lovedandlovable.bio.link, lovedandlovable.bio.link. If you got a need in your life, or a seed, meaning there's something that you have in your life that you need, we all have something that we need. And if there's a seed that you have, meaning that you've got a kernel of an idea of a dream that you want to grow, we do seeds and needs well. Also, for today's Daily Boost program and Root Chakra Day, I'm going to need to keep a mindful eye on the 15 potatoes that I'm baking in the oven.
15?
15.
Wowzers. I don't have any access needs, but I am going to start with my inspo for tonight, which comes from one of our favorites, AMB. It comes from Adrienne Mari Brown, people. And Adrienne Mari Brown does something on Instagram that I find very innovative and I don't see a lot, which is that she posts her drafts. So she often types in her notes app and she posts these things. So this is, I guess, a reflection or a word on hashtag Black August. I was going to say olive. It definitely says Black August. We are in August for those of us that don't know. Me. And this is on her Instagram. So it says, I'm only going to read the first couple slides, but it says August 3rd. If we can agree to one love for this lifetime, let us love freedom. Who are you next to seize brew? The sky is changing. Who are you holding? The crises are here. Floods, wars, famines, and locusts, liars at the helm. False stability, we shrink to hold connections that cannot hold us. Slick philanthropy, stealing away justice time. Join us or make way. Purists, holy ones, you are no better than them. Together is the tactic. Life is in this muck. The freedom to make mistakes, survive, learn, repeat. If we can agree to one love for this lifetime, let us love freedom. Freedom within us, freedom as true love's center, freedom guides us home. And then there's a bunch of pictures and there's an ad for a podcast and some more of the same picture and video. Let us love freedom. You are on mute, my love.
We do love freedom here. We love talking about it. We love being in it. We love cultivating more of it. More happy, more healthy, more free. I've got some inspiration here today. All is okay. All that I feel is okay. I hold myself in love through the unsureness, the worry, doubt, anger, fear, anxiety, rejection, or overwhelm. I'm thankful to feel the full range of emotions that I do. These emotions are the very contrast that leads to my higher expansion. All that I feel is okay. I hold myself in love through the unsureness, the worry, doubt, anger, fear, anxiety, rejection, or overwhelm. I'm thankful to feel the full range of emotions that I do. These emotions are the very contrast that lead to my higher expansion. The better it gets. When things happen that cause me to feel good, I know there are much more good feeling things coming my way. The better it gets, and I keep rising up. when things happen that cause me to feel good, I know there are much more good feeling things coming my way. Better it gets, and I keep rising up. One more here. Mirror. In order to change my life outside, I need to change inside. Once I'm open to this change, my exterior reality will begin to mirror those new shifts. In order to change my life outside, I need to change inside. Once I'm open to this change, my exterior reality will begin to mirror those new shifts.
A mirror. Mirror. That's a word that I struggle with. Mirror.
Mirror. You should say it that way, and then you wouldn't struggle anymore.
Mirror.
Not mirror, just mirror.
Mirror.
No, you went back. It's not even spelled that way. It's spelled mirror. Follow the vowels.
Mirror.
It's M-I-R-R, which I don't like that. R-R-R-O-R, and that is mirror. That's a mirror. 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 On the wall. Who's the fairest of them all? Mirror. How do you say mirror? Mirror.
So
it's 2 R's. 2 R's and O-R is how it ends. Not mirror. Mirror. Anyway. Meerkat. The whole network has ADHD. In order to change my life outside, I need to change inside. Once I'm open to this change, my exterior reality will begin to mirror those new shifts. Okay, so you want to move forward into the 52 weeks of conscious contact, or do you want to go into the root chakra?
I don't care. I have the root chakra up, but we could also do the 52
Let's go for the questions. Let's let everyone know that we follow we follow the 7-day pillar challenge by Poppy Water at the House of Mommy Water. It's based around the 7 chakras in the energetic system of the body and the world. So on Sundays we start with the mantra of I am in the root chakra, and Tara has some questions about that.
And if you're interested in more facts about those, we have been posting the facts of the chakras on the Instagrams and the Facebooks each day. And there is also the affirmation I am over there. So if you're here in the chat live, or if you are on Spotify later, type in the chat, I am, and then fill it in. But for today, let's do some questions. Exploring aspects related to stability, security, and our connection to the physical world. Here are some questions to guide our reflection. Okay. Do I feel grounded and connected to the earth? How do I create a sense of stability and structure in my life? In what ways do I nurture a sense of belonging and community? I'm going to read those one more time. Do I feel grounded and connected to the earth? Yes. How do I create a sense of stability and structure in my life? Working and routine. Mm-hmm. In what ways do I nurture a sense of belonging and community? I put my foot forward to lead, and I collaborate with people that I believe in, such as Dr. Flo. And then I try to incorporate other people who share our beliefs and make it community. But I feel that I belong, which is not something I've felt sometimes. Like college, I felt like I didn't belong, but that was probably because I was at a PWI. Anyway, do you want to answer any of those? Otherwise, I'll read 3 more.
Prompt the question about the belonging, because yes. I wanted to talk about that. We were belonging to the potatoes here, as I told you.
Yes.
Yes.
The access need of the potatoes.
They're going to be so good.
In what ways do I nurture a sense of belonging and community?
Oh, that's the network.
Right.
The network nurtures belonging and community.
Correct.
We've been doing it all week in these. I'm mildly distracted as well by the Olympics watch parties that we've been doing and the movie nights and the.
Are you watching the young Filipino on the boat?
I see he's tight and right.
He is, and sticking.
He is tight and right, like a deli sandwich.
And some very large muscles. He won yesterday.
His thighs tell the truth.
Anyway, if you'd like to join our Olympic watch parties, they only go for one more week, I think.
One more week, and then Poppy Water gets the TV back.
Yes. During
Minus
the evenings.
House of Dragons, which we need to catch up on.
Right. During the day, join us in Rave/Google Meet. You'll see what we're watching. Anywho, I'll read 3 more, shall I? Let's see. How do my relationships affect my sense of security? Do I have healthy boundaries in place to protect my well-being? How do I balance my needs with the needs of others? How do my relationships affect my sense of security? Energy, my dude skis. Relationships can really affect your sense of security when other people are feeling volatile around you. You start to feel volatile. You know what I'm saying? And then you burn things down or you blow things up or you just try to quit. And yeah, there's that. Sometimes you're that person to other people too. So don't get me wrong. Like, it's not always other people's faults. Okay? Do I have healthy boundaries in place to protect my well-being? Yes, I like boundaries a lot. We talked about that all last week. Wasn't that last week? You're on boundaries? Yeah, I think so. And how do I balance my needs with the needs of others? Put my oxygen mask on fast and then talk to other people. You know, get my coffee, then serve other people coffee. Get my coffee, then feed the child. You know, don't worry, folks. My child doesn't starve. My child doesn't scream, but mama needs coffee. Okay? Okay. How about you? Any of these questions?
Did he just come off of that beam like in a starfish formation?
In a starfish formation? Are you talking about the vault table?
Yeah, but watch the replay.
I feel like we're not on are you still on the Filipino?
Yes, watch the way he hits that vault and comes off.
Okay.
And lands.
Okay.
Oh, he fell out. That's why. He fell out.
I feel like I missed it. Or I haven't seen it yet because
it's coming up.
Oh, here we go.
He fell out.
Oh, I didn't see that part. Oh. Wow. Anyway, again, one more week of this.
Yes.
Shall we?
The last question again was related to
how do I balance my needs with the needs of others?
Oh my God, easy. Jim Rohn teaches you take care of you so you can take care of me, and I'll take care of me so I can take care of you.
That part.
And that's where it always lands for me. It's like I don't need people setting themselves on fire to give me warmth. I need people who are trying to be honest, open, willing, and available to themselves. And then once they feel happy and healthy and free, then from their overflow, which is not something that we've actually discussed on our live platforms in a few weeks.
In a bit.
It's been a bit. But once we have that happy, healthy, free within, then we're able to cultivate that with other people. But yeah, Jim Rohn teaches us, you take care of you so you can take care of me, and I will take care of me so that I can take care of you, and we will ascend that way. So that's how I find balance. And the more still and at peace I am with myself, the more giving I feel.
Love it. Melody Beatty, Melody Beatty, Melody Beatty.
Melody, this
Melody
week's
Beatty.
theme is wait and see.
It is week 32 of the year. That means we only have 19 weeks left, y'all. Buckle up, buttercups, because we're going strong. Okay? Okay.
We're
We're going to
finishing
be...
strong.
What?
We're
We
finishing
are.
strong.
We are finishing strong. Day one. I'm going to read the first page. If Dr. Flo wants to take the top of the second page. He asked her for a date. She agreed. Consent is king, folks. I thought he was funny and cute, she said. They went to a restaurant. She watched him slam one drink after another, change moods, and ignore her. She watched herself start to freeze. I can't believe this is happening, she thought. I can't believe I'm mixed up with an alcoholic again. She went into the bathroom, said a quick prayer, and then went back to the table. I don't mean to hurt your feelings, she said, but this evening isn't working for me. I'm going to call a taxi and leave. She called a friend later that night. I knew he drank, she said, but I thought he drank socially. I decided to give him the benefit of the doubt. I have a real thing about not getting involved with alcoholics. I can't stand being around it. How could I not see this? She asked. How could I be so dumb? I don't think you were stupid at all, her friend said. You made a decision to wait and see. You waited, you saw, you left. That's what dating is about. It's a chance to wait and see whether someone is the person you want.
No matter how hard we might try to see a situation clearly, sometimes we can't. It might be a situation at work, in a friendship, in love. It might concern a lesson we're in the midst of learning. Whether we know it or not, we're muddling about in the dark. Denial is a powerful force. It can protect and buffer us from shocks too intense to absorb. Or we can be in the dark about something and not be in denial. There may be aspects of a current or future event that are concealed from us. There's no way we can know what reality is yet because it hasn't been shown or we haven't been shown. Clarity is a value, but it's also a gift. It arrives in its own time. Wait and see combines the value of patience with the gift of seeing clearly. I'm going to read that last small paragraph one more time. Clarity is a value, but it's also a gift. It arrives in its own time. Wait and see combines the value of patience with the gift of seeing clearly. This week we'll look at how smart it can be to wait for the lights to come on. And for some of you who've been around this network for the last few years, that is such a heavy statement, but not in a way to vilify any of the creators or these children. It's just important in our lives as we move forward to be smart and wait for the lights to come on. They always are going to come on, and they may come on in the craziest, the craziest of circumstances. But it's important to apply that patience and that wisdom, also have a clear understanding of what you're seeing. What say you about waiting to see, or has there been a place in your life, Tara, where you had to wait and see?
Daddy's got the kid, y'all. Don't panic. I think that I often wait and see. I take a lot of bets on people, I always try to see the best in people, and even when there's maybe false potential, I guess, I try to see past it. I try to give it time. And I think, that's one of those things that a lot of people in this world where we're moving super, super quick all the time, it's a rare feature to find people that are willing to even give you the time to read a caption or the time to watch a 3-minute video. You know what I mean? And so I think I spend a lot of my time waiting and seeing, and it gives me a lot of clarity. I talk about it a lot privately with Dr. Flo, I would say more than publicly, but like my 40,000 foot view of the world and of the people around me and my community and my virtual community is really all from this concept, right, of waiting and seeing. It's about observing people and observing habits and observing patterns and either going along with them or not, you know? So yeah, this is how smart it can be to wait for the lights to come on. I also wait and see in the middle of the night. I have dimmers on some of my lights, folks, and the lower you turn the dimmer, the slower the light comes on, and you just have to wait. You know.
This goes back to my be still and know situation. I've always been able to wait it out. You know, if I don't have a clear yes or no, I can stand still.
Yep.
I've stood still on situations and people and circumstances for 2 days, 2 weeks, 20 days, 20 months, 20 years, without a flinch, because as they said to me in flight attendant school, when the time comes, you'll know. But what about the giant slides that come out the door? Wait. When the time comes, you'll know. Well, what about the extinguishers, the fire extinguishers? Wait. You know, what about how to get terrorists off the planes? Like, that's module 20 or 25 or, you know, lesson 30. Right now, we're trying to learn how to pass, you know, Diet Cokes without spilling them on someone's lap.
Parenthood will teach you a lot about waiting and seeing, child. Because you can make up a lot of scenarios in your head, and it don't mean that they're going to happen. And your child's going to make up their own.
Yeah.
Okay?
Yeah.
My child lately has been screaming at their bottle. It is the food that nourishes them, and they decide to scream at your bottle. You don't know how to handle that until it happens. And then you just figure it out.
Yeah.
You know? You wait and you see.
And what I've watched you do is move in trust that the solution will appear.
Solution will appear. You learn, and you do. You know better, you do better. Waiting and seeing.
Amazing. Well, y'all, if you're interested in elevating your life and learning better and doing better and being in a community that supports the dreams of each other, in addition to those cool Olympics watch parties, and the newest thing is Farmville 2 Tropic Paradise.
I've been spending Tropic Escape.
We have been escaping.
We have spent a lot of time in the tropics.
In the tropics. So if you're interested in just having generally awesome days, we do have middays, we do have low days. There are times in our network where we're not 100%. However, that's what we have each other for. On the days where I'm 80%, Tara's got 20 later round, and when she's got 75%, I got 25 later round. The network's never below 100 because we have each other pouring love in. So if you're interested in learning more about that, there's a couple new places to find us. Love and Action Net on Instagram, in addition to the Loved and Lovable Burner at Loved and Lovable Burner. There is our Substack at loveandactionnet.substack.com, and also you can listen to us on Spotify at the Loved and Lovable Podcast or Love and Action Network Podcast. So many ways to tap into our fun. Where can people find, me? I'm Andre in the Flow. I am doing bookings for those of you who would like to grow in performance and also in your dreams. If you're out there and you want to have a conversation about how to launch an additional stream of income or perhaps build an organization around what you're passionate about, you can go to lovedandlovable.bio.link and grab a 15-minute vibe check. Would love to talk to anybody and everybody about their dreams and what it would look like to have your magic come true for you in this life and not the next. Andre in the Flow on all platforms. And if you want to hear some pretty kick-ass singing as we build the band and the show, andreintheflow.bio.link for all of my live demos and ways in which to book me for your entertaining needs. And where can people find you, fabulous Tara?
You can find Find me at the same links, lovedandlovable.bio.link. They also just switched to golf, and I'm like, this is a mercy moment, because who actually cares about golf in the Olympics? Nobody. Anyway, you can also find me on my own platforms. I'm Tara Priolo Studio on all the platforms that matter, child. I ain't on some of them at that name, but you'll find me if you search for me, okay? You can find me at tarapriolo.com/links. Those are all my quick links. That's how you get in. I'm looking for conversationalists to come on over to Liberation Conversations. That's a big thing right now. I just announced yesterday that my 10-day warm-up course is going to be staying up. Y'all can join and go in there, and you can get 10 days of warm-ups, 5-minute audio clips, and I will be doing at least one live warm-up event per quarter. Okay, it might be monthly, it might be per quarter, we're going to see. So that is officially announced, and again, you're just going to join the 10-day warm-up, and I have a new Substack that I haven't really marketed yet, but it's called Lift Every Voice Substack. lifteveryvoice.substack.com. Hello, it's from me. Yay! Okay, and on that note, continue to be anti-racist, be safe, wear a mask. I almost forgot. Wear a mask, make good trouble, do good work. We love y'all hardcore. You're loved and lovable, and we will see you next time. The schedule is already posted on the socials, so we'll see you around the network. Toodles!